Hello, Dr. Dan. Welcome back for part two, which is technically video eight. So here, as you can see, we're running this cloud function, C++ file, and this is the serial monitor. As you can see, it's saying M5 details successfully uploaded to five-store collection M5 data. So the collection we made, M5 data, or Firestore, it's uploading this values as random, just random, calling them random strings, which um, we can see here. I don't know how to check which one's the latest. I think we would know if I deleted this because it's actually, let me just do that. I think if I delete this, it's just gonna start. Then I'll refresh and then we'll see. Okay. I'm going to refresh my M5. And so um, it's starting. Okay. So it's uploaded the first few. So if I refresh this, we should see a couple again, like three or two. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's just uploading this data points um that the data that it is collecting from the VCML and the HHT40, and then this is just other stuff, which is just the time and um the M5 details. So like the orientation. So yeah, you can see it's just slowly populating, added, just adding them. And yeah, let's go line by line, explaining this. So, we'll have, uh, so initially, let's go to the first line. We'll have, uh, let's go through this line by line. So this is just like including the function headers, and then, here we just, this is just, the string is just, this constant, this Google, this string is just a Google Cloud function, the little link that we were supposed to copy from the other video, and that's what I put there. And then, of course, our Wi-Fi credentials, and then I just put my Instagram handle as my user ID, or where you can find me in most platforms. And then this is just initializing our library objects and then assigning them variables. And then we also just putting the device structure, detail structure, whatever is going to be um, uploaded onto, as you can see, like here, it's basically just um, whatever expecting to read from the sensors um, initialized. And then here, we're just uh, declaring method headers. So we'll have a couple methods in this actually. So uh, that's, yeah, that's just that. It's just declaring functions. And then here we're just setting up um, the M5, and then um, it's just, of course, initializing the VCNL, and then also checking if the VCNL was found and if the SHD40, ours is 40, it's just X, so because it's searching for it as HD. And then this one's just connecting to Wi-Fi and uh, showing if it's connecting, and then if it connected, then it connected to this Wi-Fi network. Maybe you can see it at the very beginning. a while. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this just so we can see. Oh, all the way down. And then I'm gonna refresh it again and see. Okay, so here it says found them and then connected to this Wi-Fi with that IP address. So that's just what this does. And then if we continue here, mhm. So if we continue here, it's just yeah, the time client and then here in the loop, yeah, this is just doing what we've done before, basically reading the sensors for VCNL, ACH40, and then our accelerometer. And then this is just to put timestamps. It gets the current time as the timestamp of the last update. So in that time slot that you can see here, that's what this does. And then yeah, this is just appending the details onto the specific we are appending whatever we collected onto those we're calling details.acz, we're assigning it that floating point and just those details that are collected from BCNL of the ACHT. And then here, because we don't have an SD card, uh we crossed off this and then ended with option one just to post the data up there instead of uploading with the dummy file um, to our Google Cloud. And yeah, um, and then here it's just getting the headers. Uh, it allocates um, the headers here, and then it formats this JSON string, and then it returns true if 200 is received. So like uh, if the rest code is 200. And then here's where we're implementing the function. So this is just generate M5 details header, which um, it just generates the details of whatever we got. So this SHT, VCNL, M5 sensor, and other stuff like the time. So it looks like this. And then this is just we're getting HTTP with uh, headers, which is make a request to the our server, and then we add the headers submitted by this, and then we post them, and then we print the HTTP code, and then yeah, we return that code. And then this method is just writing data. I think we're supposed to comment this out. I'm not too sure, but yeah, this just writes data onto the file. And since we don't have an SD card, then it technically is kind of useless. So, but yeah, this would be uploaded into the buckets, but for some reason it's not working right now. But yes, and then this is getting num file from the EEPROM. It just gets the next file from yeah that, and then it returns a boolean um does allocates arrays for headers, and then um it does that, and then as always, like they always it returns true every time it receives 200. Same thing for the post file. it makes a request. This is I've repeated. It just makes a request to our server URL and then adds all the headers uh, that were supplied here, and then it opens uh, the file, uploads the file, and then closes the file. And then it just returns HTTP the code, and then this is just conversion for our temperatures. And yeah, hopefully that was not too boring to explain. And yeah, I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you on Tuesday.